Hello, everyone. Welcome to this session on one of the most foundational tools in education, that is Bloom's taxonomy. Whether you are an educator, a teacher facilitator, trainer, curriculum designer, or a student of learning science, today's webinar will help you understand how to design and deliver more effective learning experiences. I'm Veena Singh, AIEF Global Master Trainer. We will together learn and understand this tool, which is becoming very popular in present context when we are talking a lot about National Education Policy 2020. So let's, friend, understand. So, friends, let's understand why we are here. Our objective is to understand the structure, the purpose of Bloom's taxonomy, explore how it applies to lesson planning, assessments, and gain knowledge about practical strategies to apply it in our own teaching or learning experiences. So let's begin. So first, let's take up what is Bloom taxonomy. It is basically a hierarchical model for categorizing educational learning, which has been developed by Benjamin Bloom in 1956, and further it was revised in 2001 by Anderson and Krathwood. So, what was the purpose? What was the purpose behind putting forward the Bloom's taxonomy? As we can see, the requirement, the expectations from the students in the 21st century is changing. Instead of just knowledge, it expects that the child should have certain skills, should have the ability to think critically, should have very good communication ability, should be a very good team worker, and to the top, or say on the top of it, he should be creative. He or she should be very creative. So the purpose becomes to classify the learning objectives, guide curriculum development, design assessments and instructions. So it has a lot of importance in education. It actually encourages high order thinking skills or say abilities. Then it is also going to help and allow us to prepare meaningful lessons by the can say teacher facilitators. This also supports differentiated learning. Now, what is this differentiated learning? We are going to understand in further slides. So first, let's understand what was or say how the original Bloom taxonomy looked like. Original taxonomy was actually discussing about cognitive, affective, and psychomotor domains. And most of the focus was on cognitive domain. So, friends, let's understand what is cognitive domain. This is basically what where the child is gaining knowledge at various levels, okay, and then the child is able to understand, apply, and create new knowledge based on the prior learning. So, original taxonomy was also discussing about 6 levels. Now, what are the 6 levels? Let's understand that. Let's know it. First one is talking about knowledge. Second is comprehension. Third is application. fourth, analysis, fifth, synthesis, and sixth is evaluation. Talking about what is analysis, like basically analysis means that complex problem or information has been broken down into smaller sets or smaller parts for better understanding. Like an example has been quoted here, like comparing, contrasting different theories or identifying cause and effect relationship comes under this category. So, to improve analytical skills, focus is upon basically that is reading, critical thinking, and practicing these skills through exercises from the real world scenario. So, what is the characteristics of original taxonomy? Let's take up that. So, it has a hierarchical structure, as we can see. The pyramid has been made here. And emphasis is on knowledge acquisition and critical thinking. So let's understand each one in a proper way, like taking up here. That is, let's understand this. See, it talks about the first level, the lowest level, that is remember. So here we are trying to recall facts and basic concepts, as you can see. Second talks about understand. So what are we expected? What does the child be expected here? It is here that the explaining ideas or the concept which has been given in the first stage will be done. Third is talking about apply. That is, we are now trying to use the information in the new situation. Okay. So let's see here. Use information in new situation. Fourth is talking about analyze. So what are we doing here? We are trying to draw connection among the ideas. We are trying to differentiate. We are trying to organize. We are trying to compare. Then it talks about evaluate. Next stage is about evaluate. That is, whatever has been remembered, understood, applied, and analyzed, one should be able to evaluate. That is, one should be able to appraise, argue, defend, or support the theories which has been done. Then on the top and or the topmost has been placed as create. So here what are we doing and what is being expected from the student? That is produce new or original work, that is innovate. So coming to the next slide, let's see that the Bloom taxonomy was revised in 2001. So let's see why was the need felt that it should be revised. So it was felt that it should be made more relevant and practical, and the emphasis was now upon verbs, not the nouns, as the case was in the original taxonomy, which was proposed in 1956. So let's see the changes which have been done here. See, the knowledge has become remembered. Okay, as you can see, let's understand this. Knowledge has become okay. Knowledge has become, remember, as you can see, comprehension has become understand, application has been converted to apply, analysis has been taken up now as analyze, synthesis is now, so let's see this. Synthesis is now create on the top. This is the change as you can see. And evaluation has been taken up as evaluate. So these are the changes which have been proposed in the theory which was changed or say which was revised in 2001. Here, the emphasis was on active learning, like incorporating interactive strategies like question and answer sessions, discussion, interactive lectures, quick writing assignments, and encourage critical thinking. Here, emphasis was also actually put on collaboration, that is teamwork, and then reflection, that means assess your own work which has been done. So again, let's take up how it finally looks like. Like knowledge is remember, comprehension is understand, application is apply, analysis has become analyze, synthesis is now create, and evaluation is evaluate. So, as we discussed, that synthesis or create has been taken up on the top now. So, this was about the Bloom's taxonomy and how the original theory was placed and how the revision has taken place. So, this was there for the part 1. Dear friends, we will meet again in the part 2. Just don't miss it. After 10 minutes, please join the same link again. So thank you so much.